You know, back in 2005 in southern Afghanistan, I was a mission commander for a group of special operators and host nation soldiers that were going to go deep into Uruzgan province and conduct a mission called Namdong. And on that infiltration of that mission, we were on 7 helicopters that were lifting us in. And I remember as we were crossing different phase lines, getting more and more nervous about this mission set because, frankly, it was going to put my guys at serious risk going into an area that was extremely volatile. And it was really the first time we had ever taken Afghan soldiers into combat like this at a battalion, even brigade level. And it was a guarantee that we were going to get in a fight. It was a guarantee that the Taliban were going to challenge us. And, you know, we were pretty much on our own up in those remote areas for a considerable amount of time. Any kind of medical evacuation or anything like that was going to be somewhat slow in coming. And as we pressed deeper and deeper into, what was Taliban sanctuary, I can remember the knot in my stomach just getting tighter and tighter as the pilots called off different phase lines into my headset. But it was when they called off the phase line of the mission decision line, the MDL, that was the point of no return, that I actually started to feel better. And I started looking around inside the chopper, and I saw that other guys in the chopper heard it as well, and they were starting to lean into the mission set, and even some of the tension was melting away, which is odd when you think about it, because you would think that that's when the pucker factor would really go up, is that mission decision line when there was no turning back, which is basically what the MDL means. It's a line on the ground and on your map. So it's like a valley or a linear feature like a road, and it's on the map, easily recognizable, that tells everybody from the highest headquarters in Kabul, Afghanistan, to the operators on that helicopter and the pilots, that once you cross it, there's no turning back. That is the decision line that no matter what happens, unless you hit extreme abort criteria, you're going forward with the mission. And yet, again, I didn't feel more anticipation or anxiety. I felt a sense of relief. And why is that? You know, I think it's because all of the other options were gone. Everything that we had worked for to go on this mission, and frankly, we had been canceled several times leading up to it during launch, that was all gone. It was dissipated now, and we were singularly focused on the target at hand. Whatever waited for us up in those mountains, we were going forward to meet it together. We had trained for this. We had prepared for this. And there was a high level of energy around that. I believe that's true in your life. I believe that's true in my life here at home. We have inundated ourselves in this society with so many choices, so many safety nets, right, for our kids, for ourselves, that there is no struggle. There is no risk in pursuing the things that are bigger than us and pursuing the things that light our fire. And as a result of that, we've just become inundated and homogenized, as my friend Bo Eason says, with 80,000 choices. And it just keeps us right in the middle of the road. It keeps us in the bleachers instead of the arena. I believe that when we have that many choices in life, we don't commit to the things that are in front of us. We don't commit to the things that are on our heart. And slowly that kills part of our soul. And frankly, it erodes the confidence that our people, our customers, our clients have in us when we create all these safety net choices, right? I say, when you think about the project that you're doing at work, when you think about the product that you're going to put out to your clients, when you think about standing that nonprofit up, when you think about trying out for the next level of ball as a junior ball player, don't look for plan B and plan C. Don't look for the safety net. Don't look for the, if this happens, we'll just fall back on this, right? I say, go for what it is that you're going to do. Focus on plan A, right? Contingency planning's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But I think we've allowed contingency planning to supersede the primary planning. And as a result of that, we don't fully commit to it mind, body, and spirit. You know, there's a saying in negotiations called BATNA, which basically means, it's like the best alternative to another negotiated agreement, where you essentially will walk away from one agreement in order to get a better agreement. And while that may seem like it's attractive to you, but to the people around you, it signals that you're not committed. This is something that Professor Stuart Diamond talked to me all about all the time when he was teaching me negotiations. going with plan B, going with the contingency and putting it out there and just basically, you know, bringing all the things down to the lowest common denominator is not necessarily a healthy thing for high performers. It's certainly not a healthy thing for rooftop leaders who want to move people to take actions. What I say is, if you're working on that project at work that you know is going to turn the corner for your business, then make a plan, bring everybody into it, involve them in it, establish the common direction and vision that you're going. Set your mission decision line, a line in time or space that says, when we cross this, there's no turning back, even if it's in the door frame of when you walk into your operations section, and then execute it relentlessly. That's what I have found works with high-performing teams, right? And learn from those failures. Know that when you establish that MDL, that once you cross it, you're going to fail. I will tell you, my youngest son, Braden, who plays travel ball, I gave them this talk, and they established the MDL in their dugout. Whenever they walk in their dugout, the mission decision line, they cross over that. There is no belly aching. There's no complaining. They're going to focus on the mission at hand, which is winning. And then when they step back across that MDL, they can belly ache and whine and look for other options. But when they cross that thing, it's game on. No plan B, no safety net, all in, going forward collectively on one singular focus. I think if more people did that, what you would find is that we would create more psychological safety for the people who we lead, for the clients who buy from us, for the investors who are looking to whether or not they should invest in us and take a chance on us, to the donors who are trying to decide to put money towards your nonprofit, or to the people whom you serve with that nonprofit to make a decision to put themselves out there and allow you to help them. All of those elements require psychological safety. Humans won't move forward without it. And if you're not committed to the thing that you're doing, then it's not going to promote that psychological safety. That's what people follow. People respect those who establish a mission decision line, cross it, and don't look back. That's who we follow. That's who's relatable. That's who's relevant. That's who owns the room. So take a look at your life and your business and ask yourself, is there something on my horizon that I want to pursue? Maybe it's your teenager going after playing varsity ball. Maybe it's a new product. But ask yourself, is there something coming down the pipe that I want to pursue, that I need teammates and family members on board? And could I establish a mission decision line between where I am now and where we want to go, and agree with all of our heart that when we cross it, there's no turning back? That's the power of the MDL. Put it to work in your life, and you'll find that people follow you up the ladders, not because they have to, but because they choose to. Thanks for what you do, and I'll see you on the rooftop.